In a time of knights, castles, and endless battles between England and Scotland, two very different souls were destined to meet. One was a fearless warrior feared across kingdoms, the other a spirited young woman who valued her freedom above all else. This is a story of war and peace, of pride and love, of enemies who became soulmates. This is the story of a kingdom of dreams, The Capture. The air was heavy with the sound of hooves as Jenny Merrick and her sister Eleanor rode through the forest. Jenny's green eyes sparkled with confidence. She was bold, outspoken, and stubborn. Eleanor, however, was softer, easily worried. Suddenly, riders surrounded them. At the front was a tall, powerful man clad in black armor. His gaze was sharp, his voice commanding. He was known as the Black Wolf of Scotland, Royce Westmoreland. His name alone caused fear. "Seize them," Royce ordered. Jenny stood straight, even as soldiers pulled her down from the horse. "You cannot take us. We are daughters of Merrick." Royce's cold eyes flickered with amusement. "Exactly why I will." And so, Jenny and Eleanor were taken as hostages. Jenny's heart filled with rage. She whispered to her sister, "He may hold us, but he will never break us." Fire meets ice in Royce's camp. Jenny was brought before him. She lifted her chin, refusing to bow. "You are bold," Royce remarked. "I am not afraid of you," Jenny shot back. "You should be," he said softly. From that moment, sparks flew. Jenny despised him as arrogance, his power. Royce, on the other hand, found himself strangely drawn to her fiery spirit. That night, Jenny told Eleanor, "He thinks he can control me. He is wrong." But in her heart, doubt grew. Why did his piercing eyes linger on her with more than cruelty? The wolf's curiosity, Royce, expected Jenny to cry and beg like others. But she stood tall, even mocking him. When food was brought, she refused it. "I will not eat like a prisoner," she declared. Royce only shrugged, "Then starve. Your pride is stronger than your stomach." Yet the next day, he personally brought food to her. Jenny glared. "Do you mock me?" "No," Royce said firmly. "I don't mock courage." Jenny was shaken. This man was dangerous, but there was also honor in him. Royce, too, was disturbed. He had conquered kingdoms, but could not conquer his thoughts about her. Escape and return. One night, Jenny escaped into the forest. Her feet bled as she ran, desperate for freedom. For a moment, she thought she had succeeded. But Royce himself caught her. He grabbed her wrist, pulling her close. His voice was low and filled with fury. "You dare run from me? I will never belong to you," Jenny cried. Royce's dark eyes locked onto hers. "You will." One way or another, he lifted her icily, carrying her back. Jenny's heart pounded not only with fear, but with a feeling she could not name. Enemies yet connected, days turned to weeks. Jenny and Royce clashed like fire and ice. She insulted him. He punished her with strict discipline. Yet he always protected her. When a soldier insulted Jenny, Royce struck the man down in front of everyone. "She belongs to me. No one touches her," he thundered. Jenny whispered later, "Why protect me? I am your prisoner." Royce looked straight into her eyes. "Because you are mine to protect." Jenny's chest tightened. She wanted to hate him, but his words carved into her soul. Marriage of fire politics forced a marriage between Jenny and Royce. To Jenny, it felt like defeat. She whispered bitterly, "He has won me like a prize." But on the wedding night, Royce surprised her. He did not force her. Instead, he spoke gently. "I will wait for you to come to me, Jenny. Not as a prisoner, but as my wife." Jenny's heart trembled. She had expected a monster, but found a man of honor. The struggle of love, Jenny tried to resist. She told herself she hated him. Yet every time Royce showed kindness, every time he protected her, comforted her, or simply looked at her, her heart betrayed her. Royce too struggled. His pride told him not to bow to love. But every time Jenny smiled, his heart softened. He had fought many wars, but this battle with his own heart was the hardest. Slowly, passion grew between them. What began as anger became desire. What began as mistrust became love. Trials of loyalty. Jenny's greatest test came when she had to choose between her family and Royce. Her father and brothers saw Royce as an enemy. They wanted Jenny to betray him. Jenny's heart ached. Blood called her to one side. Love called her to the other. She prayed, she cried, but finally she chose Royce. She told him with tears in her eyes, "I feared you. I hated you. But now, I cannot imagine life without you." Royce took her in his arms, whispering, "You are no longer my prisoner. Jenny, you are my heart, my kingdom." A kingdom of dreams. Jenny's courage changed Royce. The feared black wolf, once a man of iron, learned tenderness. And Jenny, once a woman longing for freedom, found that her freedom lay in love, not escape. They built a bond that no war could break. Together, they created not just a marriage, but a partnership, a kingdom of trust, loyalty, and passion. Enemies became soulmates. Hate became love. And together, they built a kingdom of dreams. The tale of Jenny and Royce reminds us that love often comes in unexpected ways. Two people from opposite worlds, bound first by chains of war, found freedom in each other's hearts. It teaches us true strength is not in power, but in compassion. Asterisk love can grow even in the soil of hatred if hearts are open. And sometimes, the greatest victory is not winning battles, but surrendering to love. Thus ends the story of a kingdom of dreams, where pride bowed to love. And two hearts built a kingdom stronger than any empire built, not with swords, but with dreams. Asterisk, thanks for watching. If you really like the story, please do like, share, subscribe, comment on my channel World Stories. See you on the next video.